An expert on The Shining debunks one of the biggest myths from the making of the Stanley Kubrick horror classic. Released in 1980, the Stephen King adaptation hasn't just become one of Kubrick's most iconic films, but one of the most iconic horror movies ever made. The Shining, which stars Jack Nicholson and the late Shelley Duvall, has become almost as well known for what went on behind the scenes as what ended up on screen, with tales of Kubrick's exacting directing style now the stuff of legend. In a recent interview with comicbook.com to promote the release of his new 2-volume book, Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, author Lee Unkrich debunks a popular story about the film. The story claims that Kubrick had Duvall do 148 takes of the scene in which she walks up the stairs swinging a baseball bat as Jack advances toward her. Though the Guinness Book of World Records claims that the scene holds the record for most retakes for one scene with dialogue, Unkrich claims this isn't actually accurate. For the book, Unkrich not only talked to every living member of the production, but he also collected documents from the set, including script supervisor June Randall's notes, which provide an accurate accounting of exactly how many takes were done for each scene. Those interested in knowing the specifics will have to purchase the book, but Unkrich does reveal that the shot in the movie that took the most takes was actually one toward the beginning, as Stuart Ullman walks Jack and Wendy through the gold ballroom. What Unkhrich's myth-busting means for The Shining's reputation. The Shelley Duvall Stanley Kubrick dynamic explained. Shelley Duvall holding a bat and looking distraught as Wendy Torrance in The Shining. In the decades since The Shining's release, much has been said and written about various aspects of its production. A 2012 documentary called Room 237 further added to the mystery surrounding the Kubrick film. One particular aspect of the making of The Shining that has gained traction is Kubrick's dynamic with Duvall, with the latter claimed to have been mistreated on set to the point that her performance as a horrified, exhausted Wendy is more real than originally imagined, and that she ultimately quit acting because of this experience. The truth, however, seems to be somewhere in the middle. In an interview with CummingZoon.net, Duvall admitted to having a bad anxiety attack on set, and it's likely that Kubrick did create a toxic working environment for the actor. She also, however, expressed gratitude for having been involved with the film and respect for Kubrick's vision. Duvall didn't leave Hollywood because of The Shining, and such claims speak to just how easy it is for these types of tales to be exaggerated as they are passed down through the years. Our take on The Shining's debunked myth. It can be hard to tell fact from fiction. Jack Nicholson as Jack Torrance holding a glass in The Shining. The mystery surrounding The Shining and Kubrick do make the film more fun, so it's no surprise some of them have gained such traction. Since it's one of the scariest movies ever made, it's chilling to imagine that the horrors extended off-screen. Clearly, however, one would do well to approach claims about The Shining with a healthy degree of skepticism, and Unkhrich's book is sure to debunk other claims about the Kubrick horror classic.